BookTube, a fairly emotional day I've had today. I got up and I hurt my back, so I'm in a fair amount of pain. And then I found out Ursula Le Guin had died, and she was a particular hero of mine for being what she was when she was. She was a female science fiction writer when that wasn't a thing. My mum used to read Cat Wings to me as a kid, and that was one of my personal favorites, and that's what I knew her for a very long time. And yeah, I'm pretty sad about her passing, but she's left us a lot of good stuff. And then, emotional but in a good way, I was watching some of our Strike Back videoathons, which this is going to be number 4. I was watching Sabrina Cox and her day 2 Strike Back video, and one of her shout outs, her main shout out, was for another booktuber who is called The Dyslexic Reader. If you have seen my Booktube Newbie Tag, I am also dyslexic, and I just found it incredibly, overwhelmingly emotional that there was someone else out there like me who loves reading that isn't my dad, and is so open about it as to make it her BookTube title. And yeah, I'm so glad there's someone else. It's not just me. And she's also a teacher like me as well, which is amazing. So yeah, interestingly emotional morning. Today's Strike Back videoathon, and I will link the hosts down below. Again, hi G Swizzle, thanks for hosting this. I see you as our Australian host. Today's one is music that reminds you of books. Now, I couldn't think of anything. I'm a big music person. I was wearing a music t-shirt for yesterday's one, but I did a lot of studying with music. I don't do a lot of reading. If I'm reading, I either have silence or classical music, and it doesn't sort of grab me like contemporary music does. Give me some good Rammstein and some Devon Townsend and some Metallica and 9 Inch Nails, and I'm there. However, not great to read to. So I thought, as I haven't done it yet, that I would do the BookTube Newbie 2.0 tag for today's Strike Back videoathon. And so let's get to it. So the original tag was done by Michael at Catalyst Reads, and I will post the questions below. There are 11 questions, 10 questions and one asking for shout outs. Number 1, what genres would you like to see talked about more on BookTube? As I said, if you have followed me for a little while, or if you've seen my BookTube Newbie Tag, the original one, I would like to see more hard sci-fi. I feel that instead of whining on about it, I'm going to bring BookTube more hard sci-fi, which is also why I'm reading, and this is, I'm Aussie SFF. I'm trying to read the Aurelius Awards, and I'll link those down below as well, and they are the speculative fiction Australian Authors Awards. Question number 2, what do you feel is the best way to make friends on BookTube? Same way really as you would in any other situation, engaging other people about their interests. And considering we all have the same interests because we're all on BookTube, it's really not that hard. I'm hunting down people who have similar reading tastes to myself. It does become a little bit of an echo chamber, but there's always people getting in new books. Question number 3 even. What do you enjoy most about making BookTube videos? The whole process. I have really liked going through and picking out books because I have to, although it might not look like it. They are in order, and I'm pretty good at going, hey, that one's there, that one there, that one there. But it's nice bringing them out just to visit a good friend. I really found I have liked the editing process. I don't know why, I just really do. I do it in the evenings while my partner is watching his YouTube subscriptions. It's a time that I never managed to read while he's doing that, because it's things like Linus Tech Tips and Bitwit and Jay's 2 Cents, and these are all computery technology type people, and I quite like that sort of thing as well. So bits of it go straight over my head, but other bits I'm interested in and I end up watching it as well. So I don't read, so I might as well be doing something constructive. And editing, I can have one earbud in and I'm good to go. I love engaging other people in that conversation about books that you feel passionately about, which is, even if it's passionately that it's a terrible book, or passionately that it's the best book ever written, everyone else might as well give up now. Please don't ever do that. Yeah, I love the whole process of making these videos. Question number 4 is, what do you least look forward to when making your YouTube videos? I really did think it was the editing process. I honestly, I come across here as not too bad. This is sort of my teacher voice happening. I've been trained to do this. I've been training in a classroom for a long time. The self-esteem I've had to let go of the crushing weight of I'm not important enough to make a comment on someone's video. As I said, engaging people in these conversations is what makes the best way to make friends on BookTube, and I have a great deal of problems with that. I have no problem commenting back to people who've commented on my videos, but every time I go to comment on someone else's video, I go, will someone else say it, or should I tell them? Even if I know what I'm talking about, which I usually do. And that's something that I'm still trying to get over. Question number 5, what videos other than TBRs, wrap-ups and reviews and recommendations do you want to see more of? Discussion videos. During this Strikeback-a-thon, I've had I've been talking about some of the experiences I've had surrounding reading, the emotional effect that books can have on people, and I love that. That is amazing. The fact that a book can keep you up at night, or even in your REM sleep, it's getting at you and eating away. Finding a book randomly and that story. Any of these stories that really go down to the crux of the book reading experience for people, I love that. So discussion videos about personal experiences about reading books. Question number 6, what are some of the themes you want to see more of or less of? I've already said that, sci-fi, but I don't like going negative. Whatever people want to make content-wise, that's their decision. Why would I say, no, I think people should do less of this, when I can just not watch it? It doesn't affect me. I want more sci-fi though. Question number 7, what are some of your BookTube goals? I'm using BookTube to be a bit more true to my TBR. I put a TBR out for the summer. I think I've managed to stick to it pretty good. Question number 8, what advice would you give BookTubers when they're creating their channel? Just do it. It's such a lovely and accepting community that anyone who's giving it a go will be encouraged, basically. Also, if you have any other advice for me, since I think I've just hit a month, maybe. If you've got any more advice for me, hit me up in the comments, please. I'm just learning. Question number 10. What are some fun facts about you or a hobby besides reading and writing? I don't write. That people on BookTube might not know about you. I am a crafty person. Not in the nefarious sense, in the physical sense. I make things. So I make polymer clay things, such as my little earrings, and they are Jack Skellington. I made not one but two of the Doctor Who's 4th Doctor scarves. I wear one. I made one for my best friend who literally would not have met her husband if it wasn't for Doctor Who. So I also upcycle clothing. My grandmother was a dressmaker, so I'm pretty good with all that sort of thing. And I do crocheting, mainly in the art of amiguri, which is making little soft toys. So we have Totoro, my neighbor. We have this little guy, which is a bat. And up behind me here is Groot, baby Groot. So yeah, I do that, and I've made all sorts of things. I've made a Cthulhu. I recently made a couple of Yodas for my best friend's kids. Yeah, I'm currently doing the 3rd elephant. I'm gonna have 4 of them total to make, and then make the turtle, a tun, to make a Discworld, all done in the fiber arts. Question number 11 is, which booktubers do you tag? Anyone who wants to do this tag, if you haven't already and you're watching me, I'd love to see it, and I would love for you to link it below if you've already done it. As far as small booktubers, the ones that I was saying earlier, the dyslexic reader and Sabrina Cox. I haven't watched much of them yet, but I'm just absolutely indebted to Sabrina Cox now for introducing me to the dyslexic reader. I'm blown away that there's someone else like me. It's just an amazing feeling. This is my Strike Back Videoathon for the 25th of January. Remember to support your small booktubers, subscribe and give them a thumbs up, and I will see you again soon. Bye.